All right, quickly before we get into this vlog, I just wanted to address what is going on in the world. And for the couple of you that may have seen this before, it was only up for like an hour. I posted it last week and then I took it down because I was like, you know what, this just isn't right. I don't want to take anyone's time right now by watching this, honestly, in my eyes during this time, like pointless vlog of me in Boston, when really what everyone needs to be doing is educating themselves and helping out in any way they can. If you don't have the money to donate, you can sign petitions, you can literally get out there and join the protests in your cities. So I just didn't want anyone to take the time to watch this vlog. It didn't feel right, and so I took it down, and I actually addressed it in an Instagram comment. Maybe I will just read it to you right now so you can know where I'm coming from instead of me sounding like frazzled. So someone said, are you going to acknowledge the video you posted and deleted, this vlog that's about to come after this clip? And I said, sure, I'll tell you right here. At the time, I thought it was alright to post a video that was pre-filmed since I included information in the description box, but then I realized it wasn't. I didn't want to take up anyone's time watching content unrelated to current issues and want everyone to learn and educate themselves as well as speak out and be present in important conversations, so I took it down. So that's why I took it down. And there was some people just concerned with me posting it at the time, and I was like, you know what, they're so right. That was just ignorant of me to put it up. I was like, oh, this is pre-filmed, and although I didn't talk about current issues, I just put some information in the description box and I thought it was fine. And then after thinking about it, I'm like, that's not fine, because think about all the people that watch YouTube videos that don't even look at the description box. So I knew that I just wanted to film this little intro clip here to talk about actually what matters in the world instead of like a random vlog of me. And I know that you guys like watching my content so much because so many of you say, I mean, before all of this became so prevalent in the world just during, you know, the pandemic that we are living in globally right now. Everyone's like that my positive content has been such an escape, and I really like that I can provide that for you guys, but at the same time, I obviously can't ignore what's happening. And I can tell you that I have never felt so educated and empowered as I've become in the past week. I have taken this time to learn so much. Like, I thought that I knew, and I thought that I was being anti-racist before, but now I can actually tell you that I am and why. And I just can't even explain to you how good it feels to be so educated. But it's not about me, it's about the entire movement. It's about Black Lives Matter. And I also want to be clear, just because people and like influencers like me are going to start posting normal day-to-day content this week, that doesn't by any means mean that this movement is ending and that the importance is going away. It's something that I want to continue to keep prevalent on my channel and tell you guys how you can support. So I guess I'll just say some ways that I have been educating myself and things that I found really helpful. So I'll have everything linked in the description box to kind of like organize it clearly. But I know I posted on my Instagram about podcasts that I'm so excited to have a conversation about on my podcast this week, just on race and just hearing your guys' feedback and what you've learned from these podcasts. So one of them is the NPR Code Switch podcast, and it was really nice because it was just posted and is talking about everything that's going on in George Floyd specifically and other murders like that in police brutality. And then I also love the one 1619. It's a podcast by the New York Times, and you just learn a lot about the history of things. And I talk about on my Instagram how I feel like I literally have been learning the gaps of what I've learned in school growing up. And it's like, oh, I remember these pieces, but you never learned about the in-between in these specific moments. So it's just been so helpful. The documentary on Netflix, 13th, learned so much. I thought that was really eye-opening. And again, I'll have all of these linked down below. But again, this is just the start, and I'm by no means done educating myself. If anything, this is just kind of like been a catalyst in my life to continue to educate myself even more and be even more present. I actually just posted on my Instagram today. I went to a protest yesterday, and it was so moving and peaceful, and I was so shocked. I mean, before going, I was a little nervous because you hear like horrible things in the media of protests getting violent or police brutality and stuff like that, but I was in awe of how peaceful it was and how moving and how insightful the speakers were, and it was just so educational. And just so important. So I urge you guys, if you have protests in your cities, to go and be a part of that, and to continue educating yourselves and donate in ways that you can. Even if you can't donate your money, you can donate your time, you can donate like resources. You know what I mean by donate? Just like spread the resources that you know and love. And yeah, so I said a couple things. I know some charities and funds have been getting overwhelming amounts of donations, so they're no longer accepting, like I think the Minnesota Freedom Fund, so they are having you put your donations towards other things. So I will make sure to have ones that are currently still accepting, and maybe if you guys are in Boston like me, or Massachusetts, there's ones that are like near and dear to my heart just because they're a little bit more local. Like you guys know that I started a fundraiser by selling like all my clothes since I'm moving out soon, and we are donating all of that money to Black Lives Matter Boston, just because I liked specifically that it was like a Boston-based one. And there's other Boston-based charities that are for Black Lives Matter, and specifically younger Black communities and young Black women, and I will just have all of those linked down below for you guys. So yeah, again, I think this has just been really eye-opening and really important for everyone. And I said on my Instagram, if you're not angry, you're not paying attention. So it's just like, we can't ignore this anymore. And I'm so happy that that everyone is being kind of held accountable. And I think in our day and age of social media, it's just so nice that everyone has to use their voice and speak out, because it is a human rights matter, obviously. So I just want to say that in the beginning of this vlog, since again this was like pre-filmed probably 2-3 weeks ago now, and none of this has been going on yet. So just know that I am working on being a great ally to the Black community, and it's something that you have to keep working on. And I like that you guys, I always say you guys keep me on my toes. I like that you guys give me feedback and tell me things that are helpful and maybe not helpful, and how I could change and be better. And I always like working on myself. I always like constructive criticism, I really do. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for staying with me during this time and watching my videos and everything like that. And I love you so much. And let's get on into the vlog. Wait, last thing, I thought about just not reposting this vlog, but I actually got overwhelming number of DMs from you guys saying that you were really excited to see it, or you watched like halfway and then it was privated. So I'm really sorry about that, but again, that was just kind of like a personal decision I made. But I just wanted to post this for those of you that were like, wait, I literally started watching it and didn't get to finish. I was just kind of move forward, but then I also didn't want you guys to think that I wasn't addressing it. And I think in this day and age, it's really good to be like, hey, I made a mistake. This is what happened, this is what I learned, and this is how we're gonna move forward, instead of just like brushing it under the rug and moving on. So yeah, that's why I decided to post this and put this here at the beginning. Wow.
Are you sweaty?
Yeah, I'm so hot. I don't even know. I thought I was gonna be more like dripping, but I'm just like really, really hot. I feel like my face is never this red ever. And I'm so happy that I decided to wear a hat, or I feel like the sun would just be like blinding me the whole time. We definitely should have gone earlier. Now we know next time if we're gonna like run, rollerblade, it has to be early so that it's not this hot. Today's just like an extra hot day. Woo! But I know I just got a bunch of B-roll on my phone, so hope you enjoyed that, and welcome to the vlog. This is our second full day in Boston, or I guess first full day, because yesterday we got here in the afternoon. So we're gonna try to be productive, and my arm is like shaking holding this up. That was like a 50-minute adventure. Yeah. But isn't it fun because it's so pretty? Like you can just explore all over. I feel like you haven't been on those paths by like, we went by Harvard, we went back by BU Bridge, stuff like that. Now we're over in Cambridge, so. Yeah. Whew, okay, time to drive home. So I finished The Notebook, everyone. I tried finishing the other night and I was crying so much. Like at nighttime it's too much because you can like be more sad, you know? But I was like, so then I decided I wasn't gonna finish, but I had like 30 more pages and I was like, oh, I know where this ends. Like I know. how it goes. I've seen the movie a bunch, you know, so I just didn't want to finish it. But then today I was like, no, I want to finish it. I'm always going to be mad that I didn't finish it, even if I'm like really sad after whatever. So I was like, if I lay in the sun in like a bikini during the daytime, that's like the happiest moment. You know what I mean? So I'll be like less sad. Up there I had some tears in my eyes, but when I just came back and saw Max, I was really crying. It's so sad.
Why you show them what I made?
You've been working away over here. You made the yummiest salad. Don't read the Notebook if you don't want to cry. But actually, I was telling Max too, the ending, I feel like ends a little different than the movie. Like, it's not as sad. So anyway, that's that. I need to eat lunch, shower, and gather myself. Look at that. You know our favorite salad. We do mixed greens, some walnuts, strawberries, grilled chicken, dried cranberries. You can do balsamic or ranch. We also, or both, we like that. Or we will do like the strawberry vinaigrette, stuff like that. Max has been working away while I've been lounging on the rooftop reading. He finally took apart our Christmas tree, if you see it in the different pieces right there, because it's been over here forever. And we really needed to move it so that we could put my bike right there because my bike had nowhere to go.
But now we don't
you made an ornament box? I know, it came honestly in a way bigger box. I feel like they had it broken down a little more, but that's maybe as good as it's gonna get.
Like
I've been saving, yeah, I don't know. I remember Taylor like putting it together, but.
Oh, it comes apart even more.
Maybe just when she was building it, but I don't know if we can like break it down anymore right now. I've been saving like big boxes. Like I had a big Thrive Market box and the big one from the air fryer because I can start like packing stuff in it, you know? Reminder to hug someone right now. I'm so excited for lunch. Wow, what a treat. I come in from my sunbathing, lunch is ready. I honestly like don't care if I say what building I live in since I'm about to move out, but I guess I won't say because Taylor's still living here, but you can probably tell by like I always show it. I was laying up there with the pretty view and it was so freaking hot, let me tell you. I was there for barely an hour and that was like my maximum. Oh, and don't worry, by the way, you're probably like, what? How is your rooftop open? That's the only communal space in our building. Like our pool isn't open, our gym, any other things like that aren't open. And up there, I think that's the only one that's open since it's so outside and so big. And there's a limit of 10 people. And when I was up there, I was the 9th person. So everyone's like distanced and the limit is 10 people. So don't worry, we're all being safe.
And I stayed inside because I don't like the sun.
It's way later, as you guys can tell. I feel like the lighting right now is making my face look so pale compared to my body. I also put this like brightening serum on my face and I feel like it just made it really like glowy. So maybe it's making it look like whiter. Also, I was going through my lip stuff and was trying on everything, wiping it off, and now I feel like my lips are just stained because I keep wiping them and they still look kind of like reddish pink. Max is like, hi, red lip, but like nothing's coming off. I think I literally just like stained them and all I put was chapstick. All I put on was chapstick. And then I just did some mascara and what's this called? Under eye concealer. Oh, my brain feels like mush because I've been trying to just go through like, well, what turned into, I was just like preliminary. Oh, what am I trying to say? I was just trying to go through like my closet a little bit before I actually go through it, since it was just kind of messy. Like I wanted it to be like put together and then Max could help me go through it and clean it out, which will be like tomorrow or the next day maybe. But I just wanted to like tidy it, so I was doing that, but then I got sidetracked and started going through like my makeup and skincare and everything in my bathroom. So that's literally all I've been doing. It was taking forever. And then I was trying on a bunch of my skirts and shorts and stuff, and like so much doesn't fit from last summer. I'm like, I didn't know that happened in quarantine, but it's good because then it makes me get rid of more things and it'll be easier to move. So I wanted to show you what I put on since it's so warm out. You think it's still really warm? We're about to run to Whole Foods to get stuff for dinner. I wanted to get like all of the things for like the next 2 days. But now I don't feel like going through like what we're gonna eat. And the grocery store is also right across the street. So I don't mind like going again tomorrow. We'll see what we do. I have like some idea. We can look through what I wrote down. But these shorts are really old from, oh my gosh, I was about to say H&M, but I'm pretty sure, no, they're Express. Yeah, they're Express, but they're really old and they're really comfy. And I always say, Max, remember these shorts? Because it was one of our first dates ever. It might have been like our second date. And we went to this sushi place and I spilled, oh yeah, I can still see it. I think I spilled salad dressing or something. So there's a big like oil stain on them, but they're kind of wrinkly. They're probably more wrinkled than they should be. And I should like steam them or iron them or whatever, but I don't. But I feel like it's good that way because then it kind of distracts from the stain, like you probably didn't notice. And then just this white little crop top is really old from Aritzia. It's one of those ones that has like all the ribs in it, if you guys remember that one. I also look like I got a little color today. I only laid on my back though, so I'm probably like 2 different colors like the back of me. It's probably a lot lighter than the front of me. But it feels so nice to have like clean washed hair, you know? Wow, I feel like the SPF is working really well on my face. My face is so much lighter than my body. But anyway, now we're going to run to Whole Foods. Like I said, our only communal space that's open is our rooftop, our sky deck, and there's grills up there. So I think we're gonna get steak to grill because it's like our favorite ever. And we all know how fun, or it was in the last vlog, but our air fryer that we just got and tried out for the first time yesterday was so fun. So I think we'll get like maybe potatoes to throw in there and like broccoli, like veggies. We literally used it once, but it was so fun. So we're gonna do that. That's our plan. I feel like being back, I haven't been able to really like enjoy being in Boston. I mean, this morning when we went on our little rollerblade run and like when I laid on the rooftop, but it's just been Max playing video games the whole time and me like trying to go through all my stuff. Like I have so much stuff that I'm trying to like slowly go through since I move out soon and just make it easier on myself instead of trying to figure it all out in like 1 or 2 days. And it's like really stressful. I'm sure that's how it's gonna be anyway, but you know what I mean? Like moving is so much. But and it's crazy because it stays so late. Like you guys would not even guess how late it is right now. I'm not even telling you. Maybe guess in the comments and I'll tell you if you're right. Like it stays sunny so late here now. So we're like, whoa, how is it this time already? Like the days go by so quick, even though we get up early and like have a full day. I don't know how to describe it. It's way different than being on the Cape, don't you think? I feel like the days go by way slower on the Cape. Like I feel like I have more time to fit stuff in, and now I feel like the days are just flying by. Also, can you tell I'm getting a pimple right in the middle of my forehead? Don't you love when that happens? But yeah, let's go to Whole Foods.
Let's do it.
I missed you today. We spent a lot of
not really
time like apart together.
A little bit. Yeah.
Like
the last couple hours.
Yeah. What's the phrase I use?
Dramatic.
What? No, like we spend time around one another, but not spending time together. Wow, your lips
look really pink on there.
I know, and look it, like nothing comes off. Like it's just my chapstick. I don't know. Okay, off to the grocery. We need food. Our fridge is empty. If you saw in my last vlog, it's only sauces, and then for dinner we only ate stuff in the freezer. So.
Are you vlogging?
Yes. We're back.
I'm snacking.
I know, I grabbed. These just looked so good. Walking out of Whole Foods. I needed them. I feel like I've had these once in my life before, and they were so good, and I made the mistake of opening them before dinner. But, oh, I wish I showed them, but you'll see when it's done. I got all these little baby potatoes, you know those ones? I feel like Max has had that, he's never had them.
Maybe.
I think you have. They're like those fancy little tiny ones that are like purple and red and white. And they're like literally this big. So you don't have to cut them or anything. And I just threw them whole into the air fryer with a bunch of cut up broccoli. I wish you guys could tell me if you can do potatoes and broccoli at the same time. I'm guessing you can, so I just did it all together. Guess we'll learn as we go, but here it is. And I love that it goes so quick. Like normally that would take longer in the oven, you know, and be like more difficult. So I'm excited. We're gonna grill our steak. Oh, and the reason I whipped this out now is I want to show you. Okay, on camera you can't even see, but the sunset's like almost gone, but the skyline's still pretty. By the time we get up there grilling, it's probably gonna be dark out, so yeah, fail. We started this process a little bit too late. Side note, Bud Light Seltzer, please sponsor me. Your black cherry is so good. I think it might be my favorite out of all the black cherries because I love the black cherry truly. Obviously I love the black cherry White Claw. I feel like people are very opinionated one way or another, being like, oh my gosh, only psychopaths love black cherry, like black cherry sucks. Or people are like me, they're like black cherry is clearly the best one. So do you guys like black cherry or do you think it's terrible? And I think out of Truly and White Claw, the White Claw one might be better. But now that I've been having these ones, like I think Bud Light Seltzer's new, but when I first had it was at Max's hockey game in January, I think, or February, when Lehigh played Providence, the Providence Bruins, like at Providence, and I'm like butchering this story. I'm like, my mind is all over the place, but I just remember that I was at Providence and I saw these in the big like refrigerators, like where they have all the beer and stuff, and I was like, what the heck are those? And the lady was like, Bud Light Seltzers, they're new, like you're gonna love them. And they were actually, they must have been like twice this size or something. They were huge. They were like thicker and really tall. I was like, oh my gosh, that thing is huge. And I just clearly remember they were like, I actually don't know the size. I don't really drink beer. I've never had like a tall boy beer, but I like know like what they look like, so maybe it was like a tall boy seltzer. And I just remember it being $15 because it was like the biggest thing ever, but it was so good. So then whenever I see Bud Light Seltzers, now we get them, and Max was getting his Stella at Whole Foods, and then he was like, wait, I think I want the Bud Light Seltzer, because he's never tried them before, and he was like, when have you had them? And I was like, oh, I kept drinking them at your hockey game, so that makes sense why you weren't having them with me. But so good. I love the black cherry. Oh my gosh, our little potatoes and broccoli is smoking. I'm gonna clean up a bit so it's all clean when we get back, and head up to the roof to meet Max. Okay, you guys, this is like sort of a fail for many reasons. First reason, when Max went up top, we can't use the grills, and we didn't know that. I think I just,
it probably makes sense, but
yeah, I think I honestly didn't read all the emails, because we got the first email saying that like everything was opening back up, and we were like, woo, and then my apartment building was like, JK, we jumped the gun. Like, what I just thought was that they weren't opening the pool and the gym and like the pool deck and stuff like that. Like they thought maybe that they were gonna be able to or something. But the sky deck is open, but it's only open till 6 p.m, which we didn't know. So Max got escorted out. No, I'm kidding. He was just like, the grills aren't like open and the sky deck's closed too. So we cooked them in the oven, which I don't think we've ever done before. Didn't really know how. But I think they still turned out yummy. We always do steak tips marinated, but this time Max just put a bunch of seasoning on them. Okay, then the air fryer situation. Please comment down below your guys' tips, because I think I just don't really know what I'm doing. It said you can't put any like oils or liquids in there, so I think you can just do seasoning. So I did a bunch of like salt and pepper and seasoning and stuff, but they were just so like dry. And I was like, I really want like olive oil on them like we normally do. So then we took them out, put olive oil and more seasoning on them, and put them in the oven for a little. So that was kind of a fail too. But if you guys have tips, let me know. That probably defeats the purpose of air frying, because then we cover them in olive oil. But anyway, dinner still looks delish. I've never done one of these before.
whoa.
Woo!
I thought you were supposed to like submerge it. No.
I think it just floats.
Oh,
Isn't it cool?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, I look so red now. I feel like just because I had the water obviously pretty hot in my bath, and I feel like my chest got a little sunburned, so all of that together I look kind of red. But that was the best bath ever. I feel so relaxed. I'm like ready to fall asleep right now. I don't know. Oh, why is that? Max just goes, it looks like you have a little mohawk. Why is that like that? I literally do not know the last time I had a bath. When I was like a little girl, maybe. I don't know. Now my bun's like falling out weird. But that was the best bath ever. I literally feel like so zen. And I feel like I can get so overwhelmed so easily and just feel like my head's spinning, like a chicken with my head cut off, and I have like so much going on and so much to do. So wow, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna try that more often and do that more often. Play Leon Bridges in your bath time. It's amazing. Guys, you literally can see my tan line so bad from today. I mean, some were kind of there from before, like on the cape and stuff, but wow. Okay, enough of me like being so amazed at bath time. I know I'm way late on this bandwagon, but I feel like I just underestimated the power of a good bath. I'm like, oh, everyone does that, but like I don't have time, or like it's not that big a deal, like it won't be like revolutionary, but it literally is. It just makes you so relaxed, and like I drank a whole glass of wine, I'm sure that's a part of it, and lit like a really yummy smelling candle. Frick, what is the flavor, not flavor, scent even called? It's Jo Malone. It's like this oh, it's peony blush suede, blush peony suede, peony and blush suede, that sounds right. It's like a really floral smelling one. It was so good. Maybe you could even see the name of it like in the clip that I filmed. That was so great. And the last thing I'll say, concluding thoughts before I literally put on my jammies and crawl into bed, is that this makes a lot of sense because I remember on my podcast with Maddie, if you guys remember, Maddie's a soul cycle instructor in Boston, and I was like, don't you like get sore all the time? Like, how do you deal with that? And she was like, I like take a, can you hear Max playing video games? She was like, I take so many baths at night. They like help my muscles so much. And I was like, really? And I was talking to Chase the other day. You guys know Max's sister, and she's also a fitness instructor. She is a bar instructor. And I was like, aren't you, like, I see you teaching your 4 or 5 classes every day. Aren't you like so tired and so sore all the time? And she was saying how she used to take so many baths and that would help with her muscle a lot. I'm like, okay, if all these fitness instructors are saying that baths are like where it's at, maybe I should like get on it. So that's amazing. And yeah, Chase is like, I need to get back on the bath grind. So if you're thinking about taking a bath, or if this has motivated you in any way, go take one and tell me how you feel. Oh, and I just had some like Lush bath bombs. Like I had 3 laying around that I literally have never used. I don't think I've ever used a bath bomb in my whole life. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like so behind in the world. Everyone has loved these forever and been taking baths, and I feel left out. So I did that. Put on my little jammies, and good night. Hi. I just wanted to tell them that we, oh, well, this isn't what I was gonna say, but I just got distracted. There's our Christmas tree taken apart in boxes, finally. Let's say we took it apart, Max took it apart.
I did.
Thank you. That was very sweet, or else it was never gonna happen. And I wanted to tell them that we put our new Quip little
heads on,
and our new refills. Had a nice brush. That's all. Good night.
Night.
See you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Max is rollerblading to Starbucks. See ya. Don't worry, he has his mask.
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
Bye. Max is back with our coffee, and he's making us avocado toast right now. And I had the best sleep, you guys. It's funny because if you saw my last vlog, I have been having like a lot of bad dreams recently in the past like a couple months, and I have stopped taking melatonin, so it's literally not from that. I was saying that, and I just don't know, maybe it was like stress or something. But last night, no bad dreams. I feel like I had one of those sleeps where I didn't move an inch. Like I woke up and it felt like I like blinked my eyes, you know, like I felt like I could have slept a lot longer. But it was really weird when I was going to sleep. Like I was falling asleep so fast, it was like disorienting, and I feel like I woke up as I was falling asleep and I was like, what's going on, what time is it? Like I don't know, it was really weird. But yeah, when I woke up I was like, whoa, I needed that. Like I didn't wake up once. I feel like usually I wake up at least like once or twice during the night, but I didn't wake up at all. And I feel like because I was just so relaxed from my bath. That clip of me after the bath, I was like, but it was like literally the best thing ever. I'm about to start taking baths like every day. I also have a pounding headache right now. Like I woke up and everything was great and I was like, wow, best sleep ever, like happy Thursday. And I like sprung out of bed and I'm like, whoa, my head is killing me. And I honestly think it's from my 1 glass of wine. I'm not even kidding. I mean, it was a heavy pour, so it was probably like 1.5, like 2. And really sweet wines, I feel like just give you the worst like hangover, just like headache. I don't feel hungover, I just have a headache. And I was drinking Moscato, which I rarely do anymore because I know it gives me really bad headaches, so this is all making sense now. But I used to drink Moscato all the time and it would give me like the worst hangovers. It doesn't even taste like wine, it tastes like apple juice. But it was in the fridge and I was like, I might as well use it up and just drink it all. And it literally is like such a dessert wine, like it's such a treat because it's so sweet. So yes, I swear I just saw, oh my gosh, I thought I just saw a helicopter land on one of the tall buildings I'm looking at, but it just went like past it. But from like my point of view, it was like behind it, and I was like, did it just land on top of that building? Huh. Anyway, good morning. I need to go take like medicine for my headache, or just like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna take medicine. I'm like that type of person that like doesn't want to take medicine for anything, you know what I mean? When you're like, you have a stomachache or headache and you're like, nah, I'm good. That's like me. I'm just gonna chug water, my avocado toast, and do a little bike ride since we brought my bike up. I need to just realize like a better routine, because now Max is making avocado toast because it's like late, it's like almost 10. So like I want to eat my breakfast, like it's getting late, but I still haven't ridden my bike. And like if I rode my bike at like 7 or 8, this would have been avoided and I would have just had my Verb energy bar before, little something, but then I'd still be hungry for breakfast. But now it's like breakfast time, but I still need to work out, but I don't want to eat too much. You guys know what I'm saying? But then after I'd be done, it would be like time for lunch already. So I think I'm just gonna eat 1 piece of avocado toast with an egg instead of 2 like I normally do, so I'm not like riding my bike like full of food, you know? Does anyone else have this dilemma sometimes? I think it's just basically my fault for not getting up early enough to like eat a little before and then a full breakfast after, you know? Woo! Cutie! Oh, also, Kane Brown's playing and we've been loving this sriracha from Whole Foods. And actually I got it from Thrive though, but I saw it at Whole Foods yesterday again. It's so yummy. I told Max to get the girlfriend order, everyone, which is the Trenta, so that I get some. Too. Oh, it was? Did you have enough points or stars or something?
Stars.
Woo! Oh man. Oh, probably all you can hear right now is Max's video game. I literally just biked right next to him the whole time, but I had my music up really loud, so I couldn't hear him or anything. I turned off the air in here. My hair is like soaked. It's my little setup. I am like soaked. Do you guys look like this after you work out too? And your stomach like dripping? Or is it just me? The new leggings are going great, everyone. In case you're wondering, they definitely feel a little bit bigger since, like I said, I do a bigger size. But they're so stretchy that they stay up, and they're soaked, so they stay up too. They get all wet. So I just love the color so much. I think they're so cute, and I wish I could get the top, but it's not on Freeman's website anymore. So I'm gonna try to like find it on Poshmark or something. But it still is really cute with this white little top. Okay, I need to go shower so bad. Oh, I hate when my hair is wet like that at the end. Oh, I wish I put it in a bun. Remind me to show you guys. Maybe I'll show you later today or tomorrow. I recently came across a way to do my bun that stays way better. Like, I always want to ride it with my hair in a bun because this happens and it's really gross, and I can just feel it like sticking to my sweaty back, you know? But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I found out a way to do my bun a different way so that it like stays up, because normally a bun would just like fall out, or I'd have to use like 4 hair ties, and that was just like a process, so I just never would and let my hair be in a pony. But I forgot that I know how to do it the bun way now. I forgot about my new way, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. Also my Apple Watch, let's see what it says, because what happened is I started biking, and then our garbage disposal has been acting so weird, so the maintenance guy came to take a look at it. I think he's just replacing it because like it's broken or something, I don't know. But he came in like halfway through me biking, so I was like off for probably 10-15 minutes chatting with him, and then I got back on and rode some more because I was feeling it. So my Apple Watch says 84 minutes, but I wasn't actually biking for 84 minutes. It was probably like an hour, you know. And yeah, it says I burned so many calories. Can someone tell me what active versus total calories mean? Like, it doesn't really matter, it's just like interesting to be like, oh wow, I burned like 700 calories. But active must just be from, do you know the answer? Huh? What's the difference between active cal and total cal? Like, active is like what you're actually doing from working out.
Resting. And
total is like what you would have burned resting in that time anyway, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go shower. Bye. All clean and showered. I feel so much better. This outfit doesn't make any sense. I just wanted to put on like comfy shorts and a comfy tank top, so might have to change once I like leave, you know. I also, ready, you guys can be so impressed. I can put up my hair in a bun like that when it's wet sometimes without a hair tie. And I was just really like hot when I got out of the shower, so needed my hair up. But I just made the yummiest looking wraps for lunch. Are you ready? One for me, one for Max, and basically they just have the yummiest turkey ever. It's like peppercorn turkey. I can show you. It looks like that. Like there's a bunch of pepper in it. So it's so good. It's my favorite ever. And then I do some mayo, some lettuce, some tomatoes. Very simple. Yeah. Also, I'm going to show you guys after Whole Foods yesterday. They had cotton candy grapes, so obviously I needed them. I have been obsessed snacking on them, and I chuck them across the room and Max catches it in his mouth. Ready? Are you ready for this? Woo! Oh yeah. I'm like a little kid. These are like the best type of lunch. It's just very simple. Good morning. It's the next day. I have some explaining to do, Max.
What?
Because the last time I vlogged was yesterday at lunchtime. Something happened and I had a little freak out.
When? Last night?
All day. I just get overwhelmed so easily, and I'm working on it, and then I just didn't vlog.
You put yourself in the doghouse.
I put myself in the doghouse. I cried and I was like, Max, I'm in trouble. And he was like, I'm not mad. What are you talking about? And I was like, no, I'm in trouble. I'm just bad at doing all the things I need to do in a timely manner. Like, I'll be like recording a podcast at 10:30 p.m. and I'm like, why am I like this? That's actually fun though, because then I'm like winding down for the night with a drink and can like chat with everyone. But yeah, anyway, so that happened, so I didn't vlog. I apologize. No excuses. But I just wanted to say Max made me breakfast again. And I told him yesterday, how about I make breakfast for you tomorrow? And he's like, that would be lovely. And then I just said, Max, I wanted to make breakfast. And he said, yeah, but that would be called dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at getting my stuff together. I literally just rolled out of bed, so sorry if, you know, I don't know. I just got dragged out of bed. If anyone saw my story this morning of Max grabbing my ankles, I appreciate it. I need a pull like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I really need to get up. We stayed up till like 2. Watching a movie, like, why am I like this? You're fine functioning on like 6 or 7 hours. Like, you're living.
I got these.
Got your coffee. He's at a morning. He rollerbladed to Starbucks to get his coffee with his mask, don't worry. And I tried my best to get out of bed. I like need 9 hours. I just don't know how else to say it. I just do. So I have 7 and I feel like this. Like my voice, you can hear it. Okay, no more complaining. I'm gonna wake up. But welcome to this morning. I'm sorry I was bad at vlogging yesterday. Also, I don't know if I told them, but after I showered and I put moisturizer on my face, I mixed in my tanning drops.
I can tell.
And I just love them. Because now I feel like my face matches my body and it just gives me a nice little glow. The Isle of Paradise dark ones, in case you're wondering. Okay. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and wake up. You guys, Max is so cute. He poured me some of his coffee in my own little cup. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Hi, beauty.
Hey.
You're such a good little sharer.
I know.
Oh, I want to tell them, guys, I got this mysterious package the other day that we don't know who it's from. And there's a bunch of stuff in it there. But anyway, there was a coloring book, which I'm so happy about, and colored pencils. So I'm going to, like, do that, you know? I love you.
Love you.
So I got all ready for the day. Clearly, I look much different now in the makeup and curled hair. But I am realizing how long this vlog is. It started off with us, like, running by the Charles 2 days ago? No, wait, yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Yeah, this vlog has been going on for so long. So I just want to say thank you for watching. If you're still here at the end, hope you enjoyed my time back in Boston. Sorry if I would, like, film up until lunch for a day and then disappear for the rest of the day like yesterday. Yeah, it's just been a lot being back and trying to, like, sort through my things. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.